Today we're here at Tusculum University. I'm joined by Bill Bledsoe. Usually we're talking about a painting that you've done for like Super Bowl or some big sporting event. But this is a whole different ball game. We're here at Pioneer Park, and this is a whole different ball game. We're talking about this beautiful vehicle we have behind us right here. Tell us about this. Y'all have designed a custom package for this Mustang. Tell us about it.
Myself and several of my art students here at Tusculum, we got together, and I had some drawings of some different types of graphic packages that go on the 2015 to 2021 Mustang. And I asked them if they might be interested in helping me put together a promotion to maybe make a presentation, and that included doing a website, doing layout, the magazine, photographing the stuff, making suggestions on things that they liked or didn't like about the design. And over a period of time, we put that together, and then we made a presentation to Mr. Lawson at the Gateway Ford, and he said, "Go get your car." And we were able to make this, and we just finished it.
Now, this one, what model is it, and when he gave it to you? Was in earlier in the summer?
Yeah, that's correct. It was in the middle of July. It took us about 2.5 months to build it. It's a 2016 Mustang with a V6 in it, and we gave all the engines different names. So the engine for the V6 is a Super 6 or SVI, and so it's a wonderful car. I'm a huge Mustang enthusiast, and I go all the way back to the early. I'm a purist, so to speak. But I believe that this car is probably mechanically the best car Ford's ever built, and the body style is beautiful. It just, there was not enough surface ornament to accentuate the way it was designed. So that was the whole process. We didn't want to go in and take away anything from it. We just wanted the package to emphasize the beauty of the design, and that's what we felt like we did.
And you customized graphics all the way from the trunk lid back there all the way to the front grille.
That's right. That's correct. When we got the car, it was just a red car, and and it just kind of looked like it was a mold, so to speak. And so everything that we used was either official OEM parts from Ford, or they were manufactured by artisans, like the badges. And then Foster Signs took the drawings, and they were able to translate the drawings into the graphics that were put on the car. Now, we had to redo it several times to get it just right, but they were committed to it. And over that period of 2.5 months, we were able to do it. And then we figured out that after doing this one, if we were to do another one, it would take up to like 72 hours, but that's it.
How many man hours do you think went into this?
I have absolutely no idea. I live very close to the warehouse, Foster's warehouse. I was down there every day. They put up with me, and but they kind of made me like part of the crew. And so I can't even begin to tell you, when you take in consideration all the work the students did and that I did with them. I was sort of like an art director, and they all had jobs like as if it were like a firm.
Right.
And so I couldn't even begin to tell you, but it was, we enjoyed it, we had a great time with it, and we've got other projects lined up to do. So once we're done with this one, we're moving on to something else.
I was going to ask you, what happens with this now? What happens with this project? How do you grow this project?
Well, Mr. Lawson's real interested in putting some of these packages on other cars to sell, and so we're real excited about that. He's talked to Ford, and Ford is really interested in it, so we'll just see where it goes. We had no expectations. You always hope, right? But our objective was to put this presentation together and see how effective it would be in motivating or inspiring people that you showed it to. So we see the result of that now, and I mean, we're really just very, very excited. And Tusculum has been great. As an instructor here, they give me the freedom to do this. We have a smaller department, but it's inclusive, so everybody's able to participate and everybody's able to shine. And so this is as much a reflection of Tusculum, our art department, and as anything is. So I got to give the credit.
I'm going to ask you one last question.
Okay.
And if I ask this question the wrong way, we'll be here for a long, long time. But the question is, if you had to pick one thing that you did on this car that really stands out, that's your favorite, what would it be?
That's a hard one, but I have to tell you, I get real excited when I open up the glove box and they see that serial plate made for the ATS, and you can read all those numbers, and it tells you the whole history of the car, and that really covers everything we did from beginning to end. So it's just a little nuance in there, but I have to say, I always get excited to show it.
And I can tell your excitement. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Bill Bledsoe, artist to the extraordinaire, and we want to say congratulations to these students down here as well. So many hours put into this project. Bill, congratulations.
Thank you, Chris.
And folks, you can be able to catch this car. If you want to check this car out, it'll be at Gateway Ford.